Welcome to NFL Talk.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Glad to have you. Big game we're diving into today, huh? Panthers and the Saints.
Yeah, went right down to the wire.
That it did. Ended 23-22, Panthers pulling it out.
Wow. Talk about a nail-biter.
Really needed that win too, huh? Snapped a 5-game losing streak for Carolina.
And for Bryce Young, too, huh? First win for the rookie quarterback after kind of a rough start to his, NFL career.
Always felt good getting to take that final knee.
Oh, absolutely. Especially after being benched earlier in the season.
Right. Stepped up big time in this one, though, huh?
Yeah, he did. Threw a touchdown, led that last drive to win it.
Chuba Hubbard, too. 2 touchdowns, including that go-ahead run. 16 yards in the fourth.
Oh, yeah, that was huge. Can't forget Jatavion Sanders, the rookie tight end, 87 receiving yards.
He was all over the place. And Xavier Legette, another touchdown for him, his 4th this season, plus that catch to help seal it.
On the other side, though, Alvin Kamara, unstoppable, 155 rushing yards, plus 60 receiving yards.
True. But even with that, Saints couldn't get the win. 7 straight losses now.
Tough for Dennis Allen, their coach, especially after starting 2-0.
Injuries hurt too, right? Chris Olave, their top receiver, concussion, took him out in the first quarter. And Lucas Patrick, their center, out with a calf injury in the second half.
Oof, yeah, losing those guys. Panthers had some too, though. Legette had a hand injury, but powered through it.
Back and forth, that's what it was. Last few minutes, Saints only needed a field goal, but the Panthers' D shut them down.
Clowney's sack on second down was huge, and then Dane Jackson with the pass breakup on fourth.
Clutch plays, no doubt.
Oh, absolutely. Sealed the deal for the Panthers.
This game, it really showed us what both these teams are about. Strengths, weaknesses,
Yeah, some amazing plays from guys like Kamara, Sanders, but room for improvement, too, on both sides.
For sure. What stood out to you the most in all this? Young getting that first win, or maybe Kamara's performance, even though they lost?
What really got me was how tough both these teams were. Injuries, momentum swings, they just kept fighting the whole time. Says a lot about them.
No quit in either team.
Yeah.
And speaking of fighting, let's dig into Bryce Young a little more. Think this is a turning point for him? Or just a good game in a rough season?
That's the question, isn't it? Got to look closer at what he did, what worked for him to really understand,
Yeah, let's see that. What impressed you the most?
Stats are one thing, touchdown, leading that final drive, but it was his composure. Didn't let the pressure get to him, kept making good decisions, even when things were messy.
Didn't get rattled even after, some early mistakes. Seemed like he grew into the game.
Exactly. And remember, he's still a rookie, learning, adapting, huge confidence boost this win, I bet.
Definitely something to watch. If he keeps building on this, could be a dangerous quarterback down the line. But for now, let's flip it, talk about the Saints offense struggling a bit.
Sure. What about Kamara? Amazing performance, but not enough to win.
He was unreal. Defenders bouncing off him left and right, breaking tackles, doing everything he could to carry him. Almost did.
One-man show, almost. But that's the problem, right? Too much reliance on him, passing game practically non-existent, especially after Olave went out.
And even when they did try to pass, that O-line just couldn't keep the pressure off.
Losing Patrick hurt him there. Veteran presence, they missed him. Tough to win being one-dimensional like that.
Got to find that balance. Got the talent, but got to use it better. Get other guys involved. Take some heat off Kamara.
Exactly. Lots to figure out. If they want to break this losing streak, we'll see how they adjust.
For sure. All right, let's take a look at the defenses. Some big plays, some decisions deserve a closer look.
Sounds good to me.
All right, defenses now. Panthers, they really stepped up when they needed to.
Oh, for sure. Last few minutes there, Saints were right there, field goal away from winning, and the Panthers D just said, nope.
Clowney, that sack on second down changed everything.
Pushed him back. Tough spot to be in. And then Jackson, that pass breakup on fourth, game over right there.
Textbook defense. Shows you what a good pass rush, tight coverage can do at the end of a game.
Even containing Kamara as much as they could, he still had that huge game, but they kept him from just taking over completely.
Made him earn it every yard. No easy, big runs like we're used to seeing from him.
Saints defense, though. Gotta give them credit. Played well considering all those injuries they were dealing with.
23 points, not bad, holding the Panthers to that. But yeah, those injuries.
Olave going out early, that hurt their secondary. Best cover corner they got. Without him, Panthers receivers had a little more breathing room.
And their D-line. Not much pressure on Young. Gave him all day to throw, find his receivers, make those big plays.
Hard to win when you can't get to the quarterback. Got to figure that out if they want to turn things around.
Both sides of the ball, though. Good, hard-fought game.
Some mistakes, sure, but both teams played with a lot of heart, that's for sure.
No doubt about that. Looking ahead now, what does this win mean for the Panthers, you think?
Step in the right direction, that's for sure. Young getting that first win, big for his confidence, for the whole team's morale.
Long way to go, though. Got to build on this, string some wins together if they want to think about playoffs.
What about the Saints? 7 in a row now? That's got to sting.
Rough spot, no question. Got to find a way to stop the bleeding.
They got the talent, just got to put it all together consistently.
Like we was talking about, got to find that balance on offense. Can't just rely on Kamara, not in the long run.
Right, got to get that passing game going, protect the quarterback.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see what they come up with next.
Lots for both teams to work on. But hey, at least we got a great game out of it.
Oh yeah, no complaints here. Fun one to watch.
Anything else that stood out to you from this matchup?
Biggest thing, gotta remember, any given Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Any team can beat any other team.
True that.
Saints came in favored, but the Panthers, they played their hearts out, pulled off the upset.
Nobody's safe in this league.
That's why we watch, right? Every game, you never know what's going to happen.
Couldn't agree more. I think we covered it all, pretty much.
Yeah, broke it down, every angle.
Good stuff. Always fun talking football with you.
Same here. Always a good time.
Goodbye, and see you in this video.
You know, it really makes you think, any given Sunday, like you said.
Oh, absolutely. The N.F.L., that's what it's all about.
Panthers. It showed what it means to never give up.
5-game losing streak, coming in like that. Tough opponent.
Yeah.
And they find a way.
Big question now, can they keep this going?
Got to build on it, that's for sure. Turn this into something, not just a one-off.
Saints, though, wake-up call, right? 7 straight losses.
No other way to put it. They need to figure some things out fast.
Time's ticking if they want to make something of this season.
Talent's there, like we talked about. Just got to put the pieces together consistently.
Early still, though. Plenty of time to, adjust, make some changes, both these teams.
Every week's a new chance. That's the fun part.
Well said. We covered a lot, I think. Yeah, we went deep on this one, huh? Big plays, players who stood out, what it all means for both teams going forward.
Always great breaking down a game with you.
Love talking football. Always a good time.
Goodbye, and see you in the next video.